Hello friends and welcome to day 16 of our egg incubation. So over the next couple of days, the babies or embryos are starting to move themselves into position for hatching by tucking their heads under their right wing with their beaks pointing towards the air sac. So let's take a peek, shall we? This is one of our Leghorns in here. I should have known by all the movement in there. They're so active. I love doing this because the Leghorns are they're like super skittish and very active. So it's kind of neat to see how active they are inside the shell as well before they even hatch. They are growing tons. And they'll start growing real fast over the next few days to the point to where they'll be taking up most of the room in the shell. Okay. There's the movement in this one as well. Try to find the actual baby in here. Ah, there we go. I think it's sitting over here. I cannot believe it's already day 16. It seems like this round of incubation has been going by so fast. And this is another Leghorn. Now both Leghorns and Welsumers are high egg producers, so I'm kind of excited to see how well these babies will lay eggs once they start laying, because both parents have great egg-laying genes. And Leghorns lay white eggs, and the Welsumers lay brown eggs, and they're kind of brown speckled eggs. So that'll be interesting to see the kind of eggs they lay as well. Babies are kind of closer towards the top, so it's hard to see in there. But they'll start, over the next couple days, they'll start positioning themselves so their heads are over here and their beaks are facing towards this air sac at the end, because they'll actually hatch through this air sac first, and that is where they will get their first breath of air before actually breaking through the egg. Looks like there's a little movement going on in here, but it's hard to see through the shell. Good and bad. Bad because I'm so curious and I want to see inside so badly, but good because that means it's a nice, healthy, thick shell. And obviously this is another Leghorn. All over the place in there. So funny. They're definitely very active. And they're great foragers as far as free ranging. They're all over the place. This here is one of our well summer eggs. See, you've got the speckled brown. There's some movement in there. It's hard to see, but you can see the shadows moving in there. And this is another well summer egg. There he is. They all seem to be pretty active in there today, so that's great. I'm sure as they are growing so fast, their environment is shrinking around them. They're starting to get uncomfortable. This is an Easteregger. I'm not sure which one. We have 6 Eastereggers, and they all lay like a greenish teal kind of colored egg. But they are so freaking cute. Their cheeks are so fluffy. Trying to make out what these parts are here. Focus on the egg. There we go. Camera keeps wanting to focus on my hand, and I want it to focus on the egg for you. There we go. So it looks like this might be the beak and a foot. Kind of hard to make out. But yep, you can see that the beak is starting to position itself towards the air sac. They're all moving around today. Alright. And then these four here in the center are the ISAs that I put in there for my husband. Let's see if there's anything going on in here. I don't know, guys. I think this one's probably a no-go. And like I was telling you guys the other day, we have two ISAs left, Evil and Not Ruth, and they don't really put up with the roosters. They're kind of funny. And one tried mating with Evil the other day, and she was not having it. So the likelihood of these being fertilized is kind of rare, slim, I would say. And I can't tell if that's an air sac started in here or it's just the egg itself. But it's only day 4, so it's kind of early for these, so I'll just keep checking in with them. I think this one's fertilized for sure. So we at least have one. We love our ISAs. They're such great chickens. And they're known by so many other different names. You know, Golden Buff is one. I think that's one of the most popular I hear them called. But it's they're a proprietary blend of some kind of chickens. They originated in France at a university in France. The ISA is Institute of something French, I don't know. So of course these, you know, and we have well summer roosters, so they definitely won't be pure ISAs, but I'm hoping that they take the really friendly characteristics from our girls, because ISAs they're just so laid back and relaxed. I'm gonna check these again. They're just super easygoing and friendly. You know, this one might be fertilized. I'm thinking it might be. And they're darker shells, so we can't really see the webbing, the vein webbing as well in these. I know the last one for sure was fertilized. I'm thinking that one might be too. Check them again. And you can see in them pretty well, but yeah, the vein webbing is kind of harder to see. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this one. But it's still early, and I want to be careful with them because they're at such a delicate stage. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for joining me for day 16. We will candle the other eggs in 2 more days. That'll be day 18. And after day 18, after day 18, you really don't want to mess with the eggs. Even the rotation of the incubator stops. Because you don't want to disturb the babies while they're getting into their final hatching position. So what I'll do is I will candle these on day 16. I'll probably candle them one more time on day 18. And then I'll be probably on day 17. I'll be getting the nesting boxes ready. I want to make sure that they're nice and clean. And I will take the other eggs out. That way the hens can sit on them and hatch them outside and raise them out there. They're such a pleasure to watch, such a joy with their babies. They do such a good job taking care of them. And I know it's a risky move because it's a natural environment outside and they're hatching on their own without the aid or protection of an incubation box, so it's kind of risky doing so, but I definitely would prefer that and let the hens raise their babies versus having them inside and then trying to incorporate them in with the rest of the chickens in a few weeks. So I will see you guys in a couple of days. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.